Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly update. My name is Mark, and if you like the content, please share this video with a friend. You can also follow me on YouTube, and you can also follow me on Twitter at Twitter/the_crypto_coach. There's also links to our free channel. So if you'd like some free information about crypto and some free education and some free signals, you can click the link here in our Twitter profile, or you can click the links below in the description. We provide you with free ebooks, a free chat room, free premium signals. All you have to do is click the links below. So last week we talked about Binance closing down in Australia. So we've done some research for the past week, and we've actually determined that out of the exchanges, we are still going to use Binance for our spot trading and for our quick and easy to use international wallet. But for futures trading, we've decided to use KuCoin. We found that it's a great platform. It's pretty user friendly, and it tends to have the majority of the pairs that we want to trade. Now, you can still use Binance if Binance is available in your area, but for us and for our Australian customers, we're going to be looking at Binance for spot and KuCoin for futures. So I just wanted to share that with you. And if you want to sign up to Binance or KuCoin, again, check out the description below, and there's some links there so that you can sign up. We'll just have a quick look at the news. Nothing super major in the news this week. Of course, last week saw a lot of FUD in the market from China. So China have banned crypto again for about the 900th time. No surprise. The reason why China want to ban crypto, just if you're not sure, is basically they're launching their own digital currency, the digital Yuan. So the Chinese Communist Party have been known for the way that they're trying to control the Chinese people. Now, you can take this whichever way you want. I'm a Westerner. I live in Australia, but I don't actually buy into some of the news and some of the FUD that we are fed. But I do know that China are quite controlling. And I know that they ban websites like Google. They try to ban Wikipedia. They just don't really want their population, and it's obviously a very big population. They don't want their population buying into the ideal Western society. So by banning crypto in China, it's basically a great opportunity now for other countries in Europe, in the Americas, especially South America, and other countries in Asia to pick up the pieces, to adopt crypto and to make crypto a bit of a hub. And as you can see here, Thailand have just announced that they are going to develop crypto tourism, and they're considering issuing a utility token. So does China banning crypto affect the market? Yes, it does, because Bitcoin is looking at the opportunity of becoming a global reserve currency. Now, China want the digital yuan to become the global reserve currency. And if you're not across this, if you don't really understand things the way that they're playing out in the financial market, I suggest that you take a look under the hood. A little bit of a history lesson. So since World War II, the end of World War II in 1945, the US and the Federal Reserve have been the dominant global currency, which means that most countries around the world would need to trade with the US dollar to get goods and supplies. Some countries like Cambodia actually use the US dollar. Although they have the Cambodian rial, they also use the US dollar as as currency. You can actually go to a shop and pay with US dollars and get US dollars in change. Now, as the Chinese economy grows and grows and grows, the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, actually want the digital Chinese yuan to take over the US dollar as the global reserve currency. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to happen or not, but the Chinese Communist Party and the people of China that are developing the yuan see Bitcoin as a major threat. This is positive for Bitcoin because when you've got a country as large as China that does so much commerce as China actually afraid of Bitcoin, you can see the power of Bitcoin. So did I panic sell all my Bitcoin when I heard that China was banning it? Absolutely not. Will I continue to buy Bitcoin and support Bitcoin's growth? Absolutely. And am I concerned that China will not allow Bitcoin? No. I'm more concerned for the people of China that won't have the option to use crypto in the future, and China could ultimately shoot themselves in the foot here and get left behind on a global scale. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. So Bitcoin is in a bit of a channel at the moment. For the majority of September, it's been a tricky one, to be totally honest, to trade. We have seen some highs and we have seen some lows. We dropped to a low here of $40,000 at around about the 22nd of September. Then we bounced straight back until we found support here at about 45,000. Now, since September 27th, we've found resistance here at about $44,000. And then from $44,000, we've been moving lower and lower and lower. So this is each day now, 28th, lower, 29th, lower. And you can't always predict what the crypto market's going to do. It sometimes shocks you. Let's not look at this big green candle here and this movement here, but if you look from here, you can see that we're moving lower. We've had a little bit of a pullback. We've moved lower, we're having a pullback. We've moved lower, we're having a pullback. It looks to be in a downtrend. I mean, it's a solid bearish downtrend there. So we found support and resistance at $41,500. So ultimately, if we're above 41,500, there's a bullish claim. And if we're below this, there's a bearish claim. Now you can even just see last night, we fell below and then we broke back up, and then we fell below, and then we broke back up, and then we fell below, and then we've broke back up. But to be totally honest, this time it looks like we've broken out of this 4150. We've actually broke through our next line of resistance at 42,400. So if we can create support here, we should be able to shake off some of those September blues and start working our way back up. If we look at it on a daily chart, you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. If we go back to the 30th of July, we were at 40,000. So we've moved higher. This was when we were on our bull run. We did get rejected at 50,000. We came up to about 53,000 and then we got rejected. We dropped below the 200-day moving average, which is the red line. And since September the 20th, we've been in a bit of a bearish area where we've been in this price channel between 45,000 and 40,000, and it's Bitcoin trying to weigh up which way it's going to go. Is it going to break 40,000 and head lower, or is it going to break through 45,000 and challenge the 50,000 again? Now, I'm a Bitcoin bull. I'm sure if you've seen a few of my videos, you will know this by now. And I'm not ready to start shorting or selling the market yet. However, when the market it's been in a downtrend since the 7th of September. So you're looking at 3 whole weeks of bearish price action. So when you've got 3 whole weeks of bearish price action, if you are longing Bitcoin here, you're going to get stung. You know, Bitcoin's down in total around 23%. So if you're 23% lower on your investment, that's not the end of the world. But again, if you're trading futures and you've got a 10x, 20x multiple of that, you could have lost quite a lot of money. So whilst we have been quite conservative and quite reserved with our trading, we haven't started selling yet. So we're still bullish in the market. We still believe that Bitcoin has now bounced from the lows of 40,000. We've created great support here. And the next thing we need to do is challenge the 50,000. So we need to get above. This is more or less the same as what I said on last week's video. If you want to watch that, the link will be in the description. But what we need to do is we need to break above 45,000, which is approximately where our 200-day moving average is. And if we can break above the 200-day moving average and turn it into support, then we can try and test the 50,000 critical support and resistance. A couple of things that are a little bit bearish as well. If you cast your eyes down to the bottom, this green chart here. So this is the RSI on the daily chart. And what you can see is since it's high here at about 76 level, we had dropped all the way down to 33. So this is quite a considerable drop for RSI. Sometimes it would take a year to drop that low, and we've just pulled it out in a month. So there's definitely been the RSI, which is the relative strength indicator. It's been pulling us down. And look, we're still in a downtrend. You can see from here, it keeps trending down, trending down. We trended all the way here, we bounced back, but now we're trending down again. What we need to do, we need to break above this 56 level, because this is acting as resistance. Every time we try to break, let me make this a little bit bigger for you. You can see here, it was 56 was acting as support here on the 3rd of August. It acted as support on the 18th of August. It acted as support again on the 26th of August. But then when we broke through it early in September, we've actually been below it now. Now it's created resistance. Now it's created resistance. So what we really need to do is we need to see the RSI make a move. It would probably get rejected, but if we can make a move back up to these kind of levels, reject it again and go here, this is where we're going to see some momentum in the Bitcoin market. Now, that's the bullish scenario. If we see a bearish scenario, which could be, look something like we go up to the 56 and get rejected. If we get rejected and then drop back down to here, if this doesn't hold support here at 41 and we fall even lower, yeah, we're going to be in for some more bearish price action in October. Now, September isn't traditionally a very good month for trading. I don't know why. It just never seems to be a great month for trading. The markets are down, the stock market's down, crypto's down. So as a general rule, everyone seems to have a bit of a breather. It might be something to do with the end of summer, going into fall in the US. The US economy is taking a bit of a breather from the big summer, and now we're coming into the colder winter months. The talk of COVID-19 and lockdowns is back on everyone's lips. That spooks the market, and when the market gets spooked, it can bring crypto down with it. But ultimately, if we could see a break of this 56 level in the RSI and get some strength back up to the 69 level, we'll see bullish. But if we get rejected here at 56, we'll see bearish. So I'm still holding a bullish candle. I still feel a bullish bias. I still feel that we can re-challenge that 50,000, but we just need to see how the next few days pan out. Bit of a similar story over at Ethereum here. Although Ethereum does follow Bitcoin's price action to an extent, it's also creating its own dominance now as the #2 crypto and as a large amount of market dominance. So as you can see, a very similar story. If we go back 20th of September here, we broke through resistance at 3,100. We've created support with Ethereum at 2,700. And then since here, the 22nd of September, we've just been stuck in this price channel, back down to 2,700, back down to 3,100. So what we really want to do, again, not too dissimilar to the Bitcoin story, is we need to break through this level of support at 3,000, turn this level in to support, and then we can try and test 3,160. And the reason I believe support and resistance is so strong, so I look at this line has been drawn on my chart since February 2022, 2021, I mean. So back in February, I drew this line. Look how Ethereum just comes up, it touches the line, it touches it again and then gets rejected. I didn't draw this line on the 27th of September. This line has been there since the start of the year, and that's how powerful the support and resistance is. So if you want to draw the support and resistance line, if you're an Ethereum fan, 31,600 is a critical line of resistance that we need to break. And down at the bottom here, we've got 2,700. And so Ethereum is trending between those two. And over on the Bitcoin, look at the RSI. We need, if you want to draw on this 56 level, that's our critical. And if we can get above 56, then things will start to look a little bit more bullish for us. Okay, thanks everyone for your time. And thank you so much for watching today's video. Like I said, check out the description below. Sign up for our free ebook. You can sign up for our free channel. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook to get free signals. Stay safe out there. Obviously, the market has still not decided what it's definitely going to do. So keep your exposure to a minimum and always remember to implement your stop loss. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave us a like if you did. Thanks very much. Bye.